I do just want it.
Perfect place to watch me make
Yeah.
chips.
I do just want it kind of natural. So we're doing Come Dine With Me. We're doing crème brûlées. I am not an expert at baking by any means or cooking, and so I don't know how this is going to go. Darren's mum's provided the recipe. What's your mum's name?
Louise.
Louise provided the recipe, shout out. So I mean, she can take credit if it goes well, and then if it doesn't go well, we'll have to take
No,
the fall,
she
I
can
think.
take the blame.
So what are the ingredients? Not that anyone's going to follow this as a recipe, but
Egg yolks, sugar,
eggs.
vanilla extract and double cream.
Oh, we need to get the double cream.
That's all the ingredients.
Mhm.
So we've got to mix the egg yolk, sugar and vanilla extract together.
Mhm.
Are you alright? Do you want me to say?
No, it's fine. I think it's fine. Oh, I should have put these in the. Oh, well. The recipe that I looked at said cooled eggs are easier to separate, and I didn't put them in the fridge. But I mean, are you good at separating them?
It's not too. I'll do it with my hands, but yeah.
Okay. I don't want to interrupt your chippy dinner.
I'm not bad.
Darren's been to the pub and is having his chippy dinner now. I'll try one. Oh yeah, wrong bowl. Oh, you get your hands all. Oh.
Yeah.
I thought you meant the whites were going in that, because you said, oh, I use a mug for the egg yolks. So I was envisioning the yolks being.
Just ignore what I say. Just watch.
Yeah. Right. I'm gonna, because the way I do it, or have done it in the past,
You pass
is
it from one to
using-
the other.
Yeah.
I just find that it always just falls out.
When you said that.
No.
It's fine.
Have you
Fine.
been to the pub as well?
No, it's why I'm trying to hold this piece of kitchen roll with it without getting egg on it. I mean, your hands are, oh my god, this is not going in. Where did it go? That's the egg catastrophe that I just made. Right, I'm gonna let Darren do the rest. Okay, Darren very skillfully has done the egg yolks. I very unskillfully wasted an egg. So RIP to the chick that it would have become because it went on the floor. We've got some grim looking egg whites as well, for which, as I understand, we're going to use to make meringues. Hopefully those will go well. So what's next, Darren?
100 grams of sugar into that bowl.
Cool. So we've got 6 yolks in the dessert and 6 yolks in the carbonara. So everybody will be eating 2 egg yolks in our dinner party. Yeah, we serve the protein. Not really. It's bread, pasta, and sugar, basically. Okay, that's that. Vanilla extract.
Yeah, 2 teaspoons.
You've got to do the sniff. I don't think it will go well with the thing, but it smells amazing.
It does smell good.
Smells good even with your
Curry sauce.
curry sauce right underneath. 1, 2.
No, you just have to mix it together with a wooden spoon. Has to be wooden because it says so in the instructions.
No silicone here. Oh, that was kind of satisfying. The way it like splodged.
And you've got to do it until it's smooth and it changes colour to become slightly lighter.
Okay.
I mean, the next step is to heat double cream until it's scalding hot. I don't know how you know when it's scalding hot. I guess we just have to touch it, and if it burns you, then it must be.
Health and safety. This maybe is a bit lighter. Don't know if I'm imagining it.
It's starting to look about right.
Cool.
And then the important bit is that we have to wait for the double cream to cool down before we add it in.
Okay.
Otherwise it splits and then it's all...
Okay. So we just have it cool down.
You just heat it
Okay.
up till it's hot and then cool it back down.
I'm gonna move
I don't
this.
know what it does.
500 mils. That's quite a lot. It's like a pint.
She's written 500 grams, but I assume that she's not taking into account the density of double cream, being a mother and not a chemist.
What? Can you tell us a lesson about the density of double cream?
Well, if it's not one, then 500 grams won't be 500 mils.
So I'm doing 500 mils, but like, is that definitely fine? Okay.
I'd assume so. I doubt my mum weighs it out. She probably uses a Pyrex jug. I can almost guarantee it.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that is 500 mils of cream. That's a lot of cream. Do you think that's big enough? That's big enough. But then it might not heat that. Like.
I suppose you don't want it to heat up too fast, so maybe it's better to use a smaller one anyway.
Wouldn't that heat it quicker?
Because it's fuller, it won't heat up as. If you had a like shallower pan and a small.
Mhm. Am I allowed to use a silicone stirrer for this bit, or do I have to use a wooden spoon?
Nothing in the instructions, so.
Oh, so I'm free. I'm free to go.
Yeah.
I like this one. It's a skeleton. And even though we're past Halloween, it's always a good time for the skeleton. I feel like this looks so pretty. This is cooling now. We have to wait for it to cool down. So we are going to make meringues, and Martha has kindly let us use an electric whisk because otherwise this was all we had, and we were gonna probably die.
You have another bowl.
That is the exact thought I just had, and I wonder if we're gonna have to transfer that into something else. Okay, that looks really grim, but it's just been rinsed out. Do we just dump?
Yeah.
Oh, the texture of egg whites is potentially one of the worst things in the world. So
I put it in before you start whisking.
Yeah.
Otherwise it'll go over it. It'll be fine.
do we need to put anything else in it, or is it literally the same?
You add pasta sugar.
How much pasta sugar was it?
For 3 egg whites, we do 175, so.
So 350.
Yeah.
I'm quite proud of that quickness.
Yeah.
This may have been an oversight. The mug's too small. 343 grams because I can't put any more.
It looks like a full egg white either, because there's a bit of yolk in that.
Everything happens for a reason. Eggs are fascinating. I think the camera was off, but Darren was telling me why egg whites go solid when you cook them. Do you want to explain?
Yeah.
I'm going to give you silence for a second.
As you cook them, the heat is able to break the bonds between the proteins, and then they can assemble into smaller, like globular structures, and then light can't pass through them anymore, so it reflects and it's white to us because of the size.
I just think eggs, they're fascinating. And the fact that egg whites, when you whisk them, they end up like that, and nothing's changed about, like, we haven't added anything. Crazy. What do you think a caveman would say about learning that? Oh, yeah. No. Don't have those stiff peaks. Imagine if we were doing this with our arms.
Yeah, it's taken ages.
I actually think we would have given up. I mean, those peaks are quite stiff.
Yeah.
So I think let's do
You just add the sugar on slowly.
slowly. Do you want to whisk?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Mm.
Texture definitely looks very different. Oh, that's hot.
And it's meant to go like shiny.
So it's quite glossy.
100 degrees for 1.5 hours. 1.5 hours?
Oh my god, Darren.
What time will it be in 1.5 hours? Oh, I feel like 11 o'clock.
11. I can stay up.
I don't know if I can.
You put tequila rose in your glass.
Yeah.
We'll get a little bit of it. I have just thought that I feel like the sound of the oven is gonna like drown anything out. So I might.
I don't say anything particular.
No, but you know, I just gotta think of these things.
I think it makes quite a good like serious thing if you just did cooking videos, but like you just drink more and more.
I think that niche has already been filled on the internet. I'm sure I've seen. It's a good idea though, but I think I've seen like a bajillion other people.
Yeah,
do
but
it.
would they do it as well?
Probably not. Probably not. Right, I need to cut.
A big spoon to fill the bag.
It was like, what are you referring to as the big spoon? Let me move this out of the way because the mise en scene in this scene is terrible. Okay, so wait, am I just doing this in like a spiral?
Really liquidy.
It's got to be right though.
Because it should, if you form a dollop, it should like stay as one, but this
Yeah,
one
because it's just going to splodge, isn't it?
Yeah, I think you just need to whisk in more.
Oh. That
Said
looked
it's
very.
meant to look
That
bad.
looked very interesting.
God, this meant to work.
What?
We've got to cook the creme brulees at 150 degrees for 30 to 35 minutes.
But aren't we cooking the creme brulees tomorrow?
No.
Because I thought we were.
No.
Creme brulees are definitely priority because of come down with me. Meringues, if all this was for nothing, then it was a fun experience. I mean, because I don't want the creme brulees to be cooked at 110, or no, 100, because they'll probably fail, and then we'll have no dessert. And I don't want our dessert to be the meringues, because I think the meringues are going to fail as well. Because I don't know how to make them, because I don't know if we put the sugar in too early for the egg white texture.
At least doing it tonight, we've always got an opportunity to make something tomorrow morning.
I think scientifically, I've got no chemistry knowledge, but I think this isn't going to change. It's not changing, and I think the change has to come before the sugar. I would imagine it's something to do with the sugar, like getting in the way of the molecules.
I thought it looked okay before the sugar, but I don't know what we can do with it anyway.
I just wonder if we should have.
We've got to cook this.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think we honestly didn't think through the fact that we would need the oven at the same time.
Yeah. I don't know how my mum does it though. Built different, I guess.
Conspiracy theory is Louise is an alien
Yeah.
with the ability to time hop, and that's how she does it all at once.
More tequila rolls.
Yeah, did you tell I was like, this isn't going well? Right, I want to make sure to get this nice pouring action.
Nice.
No, Darren, I believe it's going to be nice pouring. The man in action. Look at that. That stain there is really annoying me. I'm like, this looks so satisfying. Otherwise. Oh, perfect. So, we have to put it back in the tray, add what, hot water? Is it like boiling water or just warm water?
I don't know. Hot.
This might be important. Okay, we'll do not boiling, but pretty hot. That isn't that boiling?
Not anymore, look, it's not boiling.
Okay. Yeah, it's still going to be like 90 degrees.
Yeah, but the tray will cool it down as soon as it hits the cold.
Okay.
Add hot water to tray. Halfway
I think
up.
I think she would say warm water if it wasn't supposed to be like hot, to be fair.
She's not very good at writing instructions.
Yay! Yes. Big reveal. They look about right?
I think so.
They do to me. I mean, that's kind of how I was imagining and better. Very nice.
Very nice.
Very nice.
The next day.
Kids these days.
You got to put sugar on it first.
Oh yeah. I'm glad you said that. I would have just forgot.
You could just burn the top.
I was so excited to do blowtorch. Little close up. Harry is the bitches that go crazy for lots of sugar. As a sizzly boy.
A few moments later.
So me and Darren are making focaccia, which is a bread that is apparently quite easy, but neither of us have ever made bread from scratch. So it's going to be the starter of our 3-course thing, which has kind of Italian style to it. And we've got this recipe. So you need extra virgin olive oil, 2 cloves of garlic. It says fresh rosemary, but we couldn't find it in the shop, so we went for the fancy brand. And thyme, yeast, and flour, and sugar or honey, and some salt, but I don't have that to hold up right now. Anyway, we need a bowl. What the hell is a skillet? That's a frying pan, isn't it? Okay, let's get a frying pan. Okay, 120 mils. I always feel so fancy using nice oil. Okay, we need to chop this up. I'm just going to chop the garlic and chop the thyme, and then we'll put the chopped garlic and herbs in the oil and make a nice infused oil. Wonderful.
Did it say to fold or stir?
Stir. Okay, so this is what it looks like currently. We're not sure whether to add a bit more flour. Unsure, but yeah, Darren's just doing the work surface for kneading, which will be fun. We have added more flour, so hopefully this avoids catastrophe. We've got this like YouTube video. We're trying to get it to look like that. I'd say that looks pretty good. Are you knowledgeable on how to knead?
Maybe.
I'm not, so you're
I've
probably.
done pizza dough.
Okay, to be honest, that is probably more expertise than I will ever have in my life. So I'll let you do the kneading.
You might need more flour.
I'm coming in. No, that's a terrible way to hold the packet. No, I can't do it with both hands. Okay, the bread is in the bowl, in the oiled bowl under a damp cloth. Darren's been a mucky putt with the flour, so I'm gonna catch him in 4K. Flour gets everywhere. Don't wear your favourite clothes if you make this.
2 hours later.
Oh, that is good. I'm gonna do some crimping. Yeah, it was like just how it was in the thing. Okay, Darren is again expertly cracking eggs because it wouldn't be smart for me to. And then I am on cheese duty with this nice Parmigiano Reggiano, if I said that right, which will be finely grated. And then we've got cream and just pasta. And we've also got a fake meat alternative because we're doing vegetarian, so it's like fake bacon, which we've not tried before, and we're hoping that the brand is a good brand, otherwise it might ruin the whole thing. But can't be too bad. No. Oh! Fuck have I done that?
A nice like caramel ice cream.
That does actually look really good. And then cheese.
Carbonara.
I might save the littlest bit for like sprinkling on the top. Nice. Table-wide scan.
I put this fucking egg in vinegar, bro. This shit is squishy, bro. No!